During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Howdy, retards. It's Wednesday afternoon. It's 4 p.m. here on the east coast of the greatest nation in the history of the world, the Byzantine Empire.
I call it the Beast Coast.
I get it.
Strong Island.
Guys, welcome aboard. Of course, Revenge of the Sith, the leaders of your media insurgency. That's me. That's him.
Hi.
That's us.
What's up?
We're here to join you on this midweek foray into drama and politics, pop culture.
Yeah.
I love this new setup. I should have done this fucking weeks ago. This is great.
You do violent hand gestures.
Yeah, I just chucked the laptop altogether. Just got rid of it. It's stupid. So now I can I just tilted the monitor. I'm going to use the regular computer. It's so much faster.
And by the way, I know we were having some lagging issues yesterday. I was on with support with the Restream for an hour, so hopefully the lagging's gone. But if you do experience that, you go to stream.me/Revenge of the Sith. For whatever reason, that place is fine. We're on Twitch. We're a bunch of places. Just watch the show.
We're on Periscope. That's
yeah.
right. We're competing with you, Dilley.
Yeah. Thank you for the super chat, Ryan. All right, so this one I wanted to bring up first. I didn't even tell you about it off air because I wanted you to get the actual reaction. So I feel bad for this guy. This guy's name is Obi Raids, right? And he has about 5,000 subscribers, around where we're at. And he's a gaming channel, right?
Which you figure too, if he's our size. Yeah. And he's a kid this age, and he's like, that's pretty good for him.
He's doing
good.
You're
like, yeah, that's exciting for him.
He is. I actually spoke to him today. I just found this out today, and he happened to be up, and I called him, but I wanted to spread awareness. Now, the upside is, because of the stuff that a bunch of people did and helped and bothered YouTube, they got the strikes removed, but we still need to play this because there's a new scam out there.
There's a new scam.
There's a new scam. Check this out.
Welcome back to another video. Today's going to be a little bit of a different kind of video. Sorry for like my background and stuff. I like really apologize. I mean, got a bunch of stuff. My room's a little bit messy.
Yeah,
But
Jordan
today I got
B.
a little bit of
Peterson's fucking
controversial
furious. Jordan B. Peterson hates this kid.
He should be more furious at his daughter.
topic. Basically, as you know, I enjoy doing YouTube and I've been a YouTuber for a while. And a lot of stuff has been happening with like YouTube always messing up and stuff. But the biggest thing that happened is I've been striked. And I've been striked twice and basically extorted.
Now, so you understand they're extorting them. But so here's the strikes, and you'll see the extortion here in a second.
So I'm gonna guess. So they hit you with 2 strikes, then they contact you and go, "We're gonna hit you with that third one unless you
Pay me via PayPal or Bitcoin. Now, here's the thing: the people that are striking them, this is the issue with YouTube. Luckily, this has been resolved, but you got to see this. This is the issue with YouTube. Anybody can make a copyright claim, even if you're like, you can make a copyright claim for NBC, even if you don't work for NBC, because they don't check IDs, they don't check anything. So there's this thing called Viper MC, right? Viper MC is these group of it's not their fault. They're not the ones that said, first off, leave Viper MC alone. They seem to be cool. They're not the ones that did the copyright takedown. Viper MC though is one of these Minecraft mod places where they mod the game so you could play it online different ways and stuff. And this kid, like a lot of Minecraft streamers, streams himself doing it. He streams himself playing Minecraft. Well, somebody said they were Viper MC. They're not. Did a copyright claim, 2 copyright claims on his channel. So check this out. Watch.
Well, who's
And
Jewel
two.
B. Andrew?
Huh? Oh, that's a fake name they put in there. You'll see it. It'll explain in a second.
If I don't pay this dude, he's going to strike a third one of my videos down. It's very unfortunate, and YouTube has not really done very much help for me. I can't get in contact with them.
Now, the reason I wanted to help this guy, this morning, right after the show, they took the strikes away not because of me, but a lot of people got involved and a lot of people were retweeting this video and retweeting it and telling YouTube, hey, what the fuck? And YouTube took the strikes away. But I remember, and I'm sure Mike remembers too, when we were coming up and we were getting hit with copyright strikes and content strikes, nobody would help us.
Yeah, and that continues. The trend continues.
Correct. So I wanted to at least try to help these guys because it's more than one person. There's another person. I don't know if their strikes are taken away. I wanted to help these guys because I know what it's like not being able to contact anybody at YouTube. I know what it's like getting generic responses. So here you go.
One of the appeals got denied, and I'm asking for you guys.
He appealed them and they were denied.
Has helped to try to get my tweet out there to YouTube or somebody in charge so I don't lose my channel, because I've worked really hard on my channel and I really enjoy doing YouTube, and it's going to really suck basically if I get this terminated. So I'm going to put a couple of screenshots on your screen right now of basically what had happened. This dude struck my video and he came to me basically demanding money.
Okay, he does a slow. I'm gonna go to the actual picture so we could read it because this is what it says. Hi Obi, we striked you. Our request is $150 PayPal or $75 Bitcoin. You may send the money via Good Services if you don't think we will cancel or hold up our end of the deal. Once we receive our payment, we will cancel both strikes in your channel on your channel. Again, you are free to charge back if we don't, but assure us that we will. If you decide not to pay us, we will file a third strike. Viper MC ownership team won't be able to help you because they're not the ones doing it. It's some other people pretending to be them. But you go ahead and try. We'll give you a very short amount of time to make your decision. If you have any questions, send us back a quick message. Then he posted the video. Right after he posted the video, they replied, "Hey, we saw your tweet about us. Not sure why you thought that was a good idea if you thought you would remotely get any help, but this has violated any potential deal. Enjoy your third copyright strike, and we'll be making an attempt for your Twitter to get suspended too." So now back to the video.
So no, before we
Sure.
get back to the video, do you faggots now see why this culture of being a snitch isn't good? Do you understand why this entire system is flawed? You know what I mean? Like, there shouldn't be up to just a group of brigading faggots to just show up and all get a timestamp and just go, "We're taking this video down."
Correct.
And now it's being abused to extort people. This is on you, YouTube. This is on you.
So they it's made me really mad today. So they went after him, and let's finish up the video.
Demanding money, or he's gonna strike a third one of my videos saying there's nothing I could do, and it's hurting my channel and it's hurting me. And I want to see if there's something that you as an audience or my viewers or whatever can potentially help me with, because it's not fun, and I'm gonna be really sad to see if my channel gets terminated. Then I have to go through the process of trying to get in contact with YouTube and stuff. So YouTube is very broken, and I want to see if they can try to fix their system so this doesn't happen to other content creators. So share this with a friend and try to retweet, like, or reply, tag people on the tweet below to try to see if we can get this out there. But it's just a quick little video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, I guess. I mean, I didn't want to have to make it, but...
Now, look, I feel bad for young Hammy here. Because he's... What?
He really is young Hammy.
I feel bad for young... I love you, Hammy, by the way.
Hey, fucking... why is Hammy's school picture coming to life? Yeah. Fucking... Yelling at us about copyright strikes.
I legitimately feel bad for this because, look, he's obviously reacted way different than us when this shit happens to us. So, not to be... Now, this isn't just him that it's happening to. There's this other guy. His name is Kenzo. He's a bigger channel. He has about 60,000 subscribers. Okay, check this out.
So here, I get it. The title of this video is a little cliche. But that's besides the point. If you couldn't tell already, this video is very serious. And I suggest you guys watch it, because sooner or later, I may no longer have a channel, or maybe even you. I'm going to get straight into this and describe the major issue that is happening on YouTube, and we're going to pull it up here. So here is my channel.
Same
Obviously,
thing.
If you don't know me, 60,000 subscribers nearly. I'm a gaming channel, and I've received 2 strikes here. And now, me being a gaming channel, it's kind of strange how I've
Did you know Porcelain had a gaming channel?
I did not. Actually, he doesn't sound like Porcelain. He sounds exactly like the guy from MSX FM on GTA 3.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's actually what he sounds like. He sounds like one of those early British, like, noise drum and bass artists.
Right.
That's just like, I don't know, mate. I do a lot of drugs. My life is like basically like a Guy Ritchie film, but with turntables and a lot of groupies.
And 2 strikes. What content could I have infringed here? So while I'm looking at my likes and describing why this is a big issue, is because, one more and my channel is going to be disabled. And at that point, it's very hard to get help. So you can kind of take this video as a reach out for help here. So I'm here very confused. I've got 2 strikes and wondering, how I've got them. I've tried submitting counter notifications that have been denied. And, I get a very, very nice message here from someone on Telegram. How they got my Telegram, I don't know, but we're going to pull it up here. So just over here, you see I have a message from somebody. At first, I thought this was a lie.
Now, check this out. It's the same thing, but...
And it reads out here.
Since he's a bigger content creator, they're asking him for more money. Watch.
Hi there. Earlier today, you received a copyright strike on YouTube. Our deal is straightforward, and you have a few options while we have a few explanations. Well, let's get into a couple of these. He was basically telling me that he striked me. And I was hoping this was going to be somewhere where I could contact him back and see if we can solve this. But little did I know, he actually wants money from me. So if you give a read through all of these messages, you're going to see that he would remove the strikes if I paid him either $400 in Bitcoin or $600 PayPal. And
It's funny too? These people have to be overseas.
Oh, of course.
They've got to be fucking
India,
Indians.
China.
Yeah, like this is... But like... Notice, like, the kid, like, their prices are just arbitrary. This extortion, it's like that kid had to pay $75 or $150, but in this case, if you pay PayPal, it's only 50% more. Everything's all fucked. It just makes me so mad.
And his reasoning for striking me is we're gonna get into that quickly. So scrolling down this blackmailed message I got, basically he says someone paid to strike me, which is very weird. Are people really doing that nowadays to try and ruin someone's, career? It's pretty sad, I'm not going to lie. So obviously at first I'm looking at this message saying, okay, it can't be this guy. It's probably just someone lying to me, trying to get some money out of me. So I scroll down a bit more and I'm like, oh, he actually linked his PayPal. Oh, this guy must be pretty serious, right? So I start doing a bit of my own investigation and looking at the actual strikes I got. Obviously you can see from the 2 strikes we have, you can see the names right here, but I actually click on them to look at the emails, and now
Ramachandra goes either India, China, or Brazil.
Now, one of these emails is pretty weird. It just doesn't seem legitimate at all. But if we go on the other claim, look, it literally says the name.
The Vengeful payments
at gmail.com.
Vengeful. This is like a cartoon.
It is
What are you
ridiculous.
The name on his email
Vengeful
account that is linked to his
payments.
PayPal. So as you guys, went on his PayPal.me, and it does seem that his Gmail is actually the one that striked me. So I'm actually being, I don't know the word here, but I'm being blackmailed, I guess, to pay this guy money.
You're extorted.
And
You're being extorted.
You're being extorted, yeah.
Blackmail would be like, hey,
They had something on you.
Yeah, I got screens in your Discord. Are you being a kid diddler?
Right.
Give me some money.
he will remove the strikes from me, which I ain't going to do. I'm not going to stoop down to that level. And it's sad that this is what people are doing to get a few books online. Hey, I guess what you got to do to get them V-Bucks, right? No, but in all seriousness, there has been someone else affected by this in the community. This guy from the name Obby Raids, who
Yeah,
I
that's the
actually
guy I
do
was
know
talking about.
in the same community as me, uploads the same sort of gameplay I do. And he got the same lovely message from him. Okay, I should probably be a bit more serious because it is actually pretty bad what he's doing. So I wanted to make a quick video describing that I'm being blackmailed at the moment. And this is sort of a reach out for help at this point. I already know who's striking me, and sadly, he's going to be filing his third one. So
Now so you get the idea. So the problem, and by the way,
The problem is YouTube.
yeah, exactly.
We're being fair here. The problem is YouTube.
So I talked to this OB guy, and and he was like, after the show, he's like, yeah, no, they took the strikes away. Thank God, you let me know, and I was glad. I'm glad that they did. I'm really happy that they did. But that's not the issue. The issue is you have a system now, YouTube, that is enabling people to extort content creators. Your system is set up in a way where you don't have to prove you are the content creator to strike somebody. You just have to go, hey, this is mine. And they'll be like, okay.
That's one of many problems with YouTube's entire system that is flawed.
Right.
It's snitching. When you have a whole platform of snitches, it doesn't make for good. It doesn't make for a healthy, trustworthy, happy, fun community. It just doesn't.
No, but don't you understand? They're spending all their time making sure Jack Black is number 14 in trending instead of taking care of this. Their whole system is a goddamn joke. And by the way, a system that's not even that great. Even talking with this Restream thing, like when we do this Restream, all Restream does is take our video, right, and puts it up on YouTube. It looks beautiful on Stream.me. It looks awesome on Twitch. It looks great on Periscope. It looks great on Mixer. The only place that has a problem is YouTube. And you want to know why I think the YouTube thing is happening? I think they know that Restream is mirroring it over, and they're purposely fucking with the incoming YouTube, because the digest server, they're fucking with anyone using Restream, so they go, fuck it, I'll just go back to just using YouTube. Because they don't want you to spread your stuff. Oh yeah, you saw Twitch got smart too with Restream.io. If you're an affiliate now, you're not allowed to use Restream. It's in the new contract.
That's great.
If you're an affiliate now, you're not allowed to use Restream and put your stuff out. You have to be exclusive.
That's fair,
to them.
though, because that's affiliate status. They actually are paying you to run ads. That, to me, is a little different. That I'm okay with. Like, YouTube being shady when, fuck you, you make more than enough money off us processing our payments. Twitch makes me a little less mad because they're basically saying, I'm not going to enter into a business contract with you unless you're going to help grow my platform.
Right.
That kind of makes sense. But this is fucking... This kind of shit, this whole system was rife for abuse long before this shit started.
Oh,
out.
yeah.
This
No,
was
no, no,
only
yeah.
a matter of time.
Of course, we were seeing, and instead of implementing a way to fix this and protect the content creators, instead of doing that, what they're doing is finding ways to censor the chat room, finding ways to fuck with you. All the videos now, when they go through, they translate them into text, and then the text goes through the filter, and then that's immediately, if you put certain words and descriptions, you're demonetized. It doesn't matter what the video says.
That's why I love being a fucking far right shit poster, because I've already had so many things deleted and taken down at this point. That's like putting a gun to my face and going, if you don't give me money right now, I'm going to shoot you. And I'm like, you're going to have to shoot me.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll make a new channel tomorrow, dude. Ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah.
Like, it just is what it sucks. But
No, it definitely does suck.
I just hope this, and the problem with this now is that now it's being publicized, and now more fucking Indians are going to do it.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. That is the issue. That is the issue. It is kind of a double-edged sword. Now, you would think if this becomes a big enough deal, maybe YouTube will do something about it. YouTube makes it really easy because they're trying to cover their ass. They make it really, really easy for copyright takedowns because they don't want to be sued by anybody, you know? So they make it really easy, but they do it in such a way where you could get popped for no reason, for nothing. Just copyright, sorry, you're taken down because 10 people in a Discord don't like you. You know what I mean? Because that happens. How many times have we seen people get flagged down? Yeah. You know, look,
we're getting downvoted today like a
I
fucking
know.
beast. It's just like that. It happens because people have the kind of time, and it's funny because
thank you, Bears. By the way, it helps the metrics.
I know. I already pointed that out. It's impressions or impressions, but these people have time. They don't have time. They don't have jobs. They don't have any sort of non-employment activities in their lives that are enriching. They literally get together, like you said, and hide in a Discord and go, wait a minute, wait for it. ROTC's live. Let's get them, boys. Let's get 36 downvotes. Like, it's nothing. Like, it doesn't, like, you literally waited for this today. These people refuse to get jobs. They just want to now extort and hustle fucking YouTube. Get a job. Get a job. Build something, create something.
It really is. It really is ridiculous, man, what they did to this guy. Well, hey, look.
It's like people who rob people, man. Sell drugs like a responsible person. Don't be a fucking degenerate.
By the way, I forgot to play this yesterday, but it's a perfect time. Anyway, since the Bear Force Ones, I'm assuming.
Bear Force One.
Owen Benjamin denies Eric Nimmer's stolen valor. Serio put this together. Let's play it.
My friend, Eric Nimmer, has been accused of faking his military background. People have asked me, like, so what does Eric say about it? Like, when you asked him for proof he served. And I went, I've never asked him for proof he served.
Fuck wrong with you? You look stupid.
And that kind of blows people's mind. They're like, but he's been accused. I'm like, he's being accused by madmen.
It is very funny. Very funny.
Oh, you did fucking Freedom of Information Act logo. Stupid porcelain. Just a logo.
Just a logo, yeah. Mysterious porcelain.
I went through a shaming, right? All these people were asking me, stolen valor to Eric. I'm like, I would never ask him. They're like, did he serve? I'm like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He's my friend. He said he served.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Eric Nimmer was never a Marine.
It's like, well, have him prove it. Why would I have him prove that? I'm like, I got your back, buddy. Through thick and thin.
He's got more than a recon, baby. First battalion, what's up?
But remember that he was joking. Remember that the people that are still defending him are saying he was joking when he said he was in the Marines and recon. He was joking. It was a big joke. We don't get humor.
By the way, I got a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit a few weeks ago for saying 27 confirmed kills, and everybody going, he never said 27 confirmed kills. Well,
what happened, Mike?
Well, Serio and the boys said, well, we can't have that. We can't have Mersh's good name besmirched like that. So, yeah, they went and dug up the clip of him saying, I got 27 confirmed kills with Owen Benjamin in the room.
Oh, fuck.
You guys are evil.
Why does some person's accusation of my friend affect anything?
Well, you guys are just mean and angry. Okay, so that should discount all of the federal documents we obtained because we're meanieheads.
Proving something. Imagine the world we would have to live in where every accusation you had to get your friend to prove it.
The level of especially after the Freedom of Information Act thing came out, especially after that.
He said last night on his stream.
What did he say?
That he still doesn't care about he's not looking into it.
Why?
It's his friend.
But he's a truth seeker. Isn't he a truth seeker?
Yeah, some of the time. Part-time.
Part-time. You know, every time you
got to punch a clock sometimes. Yeah. Everybody's got to take some time off from truth seeking.
Every time I start feeling a little bit bad for him, then I remember what a fucking lunatic he really is.
In fact, let's say hypothetically, which I don't think there's a chance in hell Eric's lying, but if he was,
But it turned out Eric was lying.
Ron Howard voice.
Yeah.
It had turned out that Nimmer had, in fact, lied about his service.
The lie scale, that's nothing. There's been times when I'm like, dude, Nimmer's got a head count on him, and he looks like real uncomfortable. And then I felt bad about it, and I stopped doing it.
Yeah, he
he's
was
lying.
uncomfortable because he was lying, not because the kill people thing, you fucking idiot. He got a real head count on him.
And I have, by the way, heard Marines, like, in their drunken, truthful moments, tell, like, a story about killing a guy. Mm-hmm. But, like, even then, it's like they're not super uncomfortable. They're just telling you, like, yeah, this one time this happened. He's just, whatever. I hate this guy.
He started giggling because I was like, I got 23 kills. If I
23. All right, say, give it, take 4. Sorry.
You're right.
You're right. I was unreasonable.
If that was Snopes, they would have said it was false.
They would have. Not even
like mixture.
Truth.
No, that would have said false.
False.
Huge Erection's got a good point. He apologized that people believed him, not for lying. I'm sorry you guys believed me.
Yeah, I'm sorry you people are morons.
because I was like, I got 23 kills. If I killed you, it would still be 23 because you're Canadian and that shit doesn't count.
It's funny. You like how Owen gave him the. It's a good one.
Such a bitch ass.
Oh, and real quick, I'm not asking you to engage with these people at all. The people accusing Nimmer.
Yes, because you guys
don't
are wrong.
Give them the
Yeah,
because you guys are
won't
wrong.
engage. You won't engage because you guys are 100% wrong.
If you were right about this, you would be trying to destroy us.
Yeah,
utterly and completely. But you're hiding behind the fact that we're not lying about you. So you're panicking. So you're going, guys, don't engage because they'll probably convince you I'm insane. That's like when you have when you see a girl's in an abusive relationship and her husband just doesn't let her have any friends.
You're
And you're like,
right.
You're right. You're controlling.
She can't even have her own Facebook.
She can't even go talk to people in another room without him listening. Like,
where are you going?
What are you saying about me? Jesus, relax. Like, you know how many times I've been cheated on in my life because I'm genuinely the opposite of that.
Right.
Girls are like, hey, I'm going out with my friend Tiffany this Tuesday.
Yeah, fine, I don't care.
That's fine, I don't care. So I can play video games without hearing.
God, isn't
all
that great?
That's fine.
Isn't that great?
And then I never bother them. I don't say. It'll be like 1 a.m, and then I'll go, hey, you didn't get a car accident, did you?
You lied.
I got up to pee, and you're not around.
Tension of arguing with them. They're sick fucks.
It's this response to your August 7th FOIA request for records about Eric Douglas
Dusty
Nimmer.
Bogan is
We
in the
initiated
fucking
a search of the files
By the way, well, hold on. Let's keep doing this.
maintained by
I
the
don't wanna
Manpower
get ahead.
Management Records and Performance Branch, but could not locate a DD Form 214 for Mr. Nimmer.
I love you, BB. Watched you for years. I'm a Marine Corps Iraq vet. I lost 6 Marines in my leg in 05 in Iraq
Here it is.
from an enemy grenade. I take this serious. But Nim has said things about his record that cannot be true. Interesting.
You know what happened? He got into that one because he didn't see. Owen's
read the last
Owen's
sentence.
not good at. I know.
He left out the last sentence.
But
too.
Owen's not good at, like, when I read something, if I read it first in my head, the whole thing, and then I'll start reading it because, you want to know what he just read whatever, he'll just read it. So then the second half caught up on him because he thought it was a military thing. Yeah, thank you for he wanted to do a thank you for your service. You're the best. And it turned out to be, but Nimmer's lying though.
That was a good angle.
But he couldn't ban him. He didn't ban him. He couldn't ban the guy.
Yeah, because that was a $50 donation from
Right.
a guy named Pale Rider Bear, who, by the way, Pale Rider Bear was known pretty well for being a constant supporter of Owen's. And it's not some troll. It's not somebody fucking with him. And it's the guy who gave him $50 to tell him that. And he didn't even have the decency to read the last sentence, which was when he said things that can't be true. He points out the things that weren't
Yes.
true. And
Yes.
Owen doesn't read that part.
Because Owen's more concerned about whether we went to the moon. More concerned about whether we went to the moon.
And whether his friend disrespected the military of the country we live in.
Yeah.
See, I don't know who you are, though. That's the thing.
And there's a screenshot. But what Nim said can't be true. The record that cannot be true. 4 tours in 4 years and a captain in 4 years.
It's like, that's a stranger. I don't know. I don't question Nimmer.
And the funny fact, these people that they keep. By the way, because you guys are listening, obviously, because looking at the downvotes, this is
You're obviously dialed in, so
Yeah.
let's address.
So
you.
let's just talk. This is what you're defending. You're defending this. You are the same people that listen to Papanano now, who goes after these stolen valor people and stolen valor. Oh my God, the troops are number one. And then when somebody goes, there is more proof that Eric Nimmer didn't serve than we didn't go to the moon. You get that? Do you understand that? And you'd rather defend Big Bear than go, you know what, Owen, you were wrong. Nimmer didn't serve. That's fucked up. He should be called out for LARPing. He should be called out for making, because he said in his apology, he made money off of this.
He did.
The only reason that Owen gave you money for whatever surgery supposedly Nimmer had was because you were in the Marines. All right?
But I also want to point out something. He keeps sticking to this thing where it's like, I stand by my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even to your point, when you're talking to these stupid bears, we're not even saying like you have to never listen to Owen again.
No,
you
not at all.
guys are
Never.
Like, you guys are making that shit up in your head, but you guys can't say, "Hey, buddy, you're wrong. I'll still support you, but you're wrong."
In
here."
this situation,
because
you're
you're too afraid, because you're so abused, and you're so afraid of getting banned for life that you have to come over here and shit up our feed. Because we won't ban you. But you're so afraid to say, hey, Owen, I like you, man. I'm on your side here. But you're wrong about Nimmer. Because you'll be excommunicated from your bear cult. But he keeps making this point. I stand by my friends. Yeah, I stand by my friends too. But you see what I mean? Like, all right, I could have a friend of mine. I have like 2 friends that are in jail for murder. For like ever.
It's actually the Menendez brothers.
I actually have one friend who's still on trial from an incident from like 7 years ago, and they're still dragging it out in Miami, and he's facing the fucking needle. But
Really?
yeah, they're probably
And
gonna
and South Florida does give you the death penalty.
probably
They
gonna
don't
give
play.
this guy the death penalty because he was just like a heroin addict. He murdered some guy in his own house.
Oh,
on
so he'll be
camera.
used to the needle then.
Yeah, it should be fine.
So that's upside. I can't find one. Where do you do it between my toes?
Don't worry, I've got my trusty one there on my foot. But yeah, so I stand by my friends in a sense. Like I will go to I'll go to like visit my friend in prison and go, dude, what the fuck did you do, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll buy him I'll give him some commissary money so he can get some ramen, some candy bars, but like that's not. I can still condemn what they did and go, this is disgusting. This is horrible that you did this. But
Of course.
still stand by my friend.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
This is just, I don't want to admit I was wrong. That's what it is. I don't want to admit that I was wrong and fooled because I'm 147 IQ guy. You people are fucking pathetic.
And by
then
the
you
way,
come in here and downvote like we're the bad guys.
yeah, I don't understand. we called out somebody who literally stole valor and made money off of something that actually takes a brave man to do, right? It takes a brave man to be in the Marine Corps. You know? That is no fucking joke. The Marines turn down people way more than any other armed services do because you really have to cut the mustard to be in there, right?
Yeah,
and you used it, by the way, Nimmer, used it to also get laid. You know he used that to get laid. And then a crumpled up Marine flag. You respect the Marines so much that you have a crumpled up flag behind you. You're a piece of shit, Nimmer. But you know what, Owen? I would respect you way more because, again, like we've said since the beginning, we don't care that you don't that you think we didn't go to the moon. We don't give a shit that you think the Earth is flat. We're seeing you spiraling. One of his fans goes, "You call it spiraling. I call it ascension." Whatever you want. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Yeah, you know who else was going to ascend? David Crowley and his wife.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember they were talking about ascending?
Gray State.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is when you start babbling about the moon and God and the devil and you're letting your friends get away with any sort of lie and you're buried in your fucking crazy rants on your porch by the way, it was fucking freezing up there in Washington last night. He's out there on his porch. You can't tell me that, no, I just love it out here. This is great. For a little while, you could pull off that lie, Owen. You've been exiled to that porch. Your babbling bullshit streams have been exiled to a sub-zero fucking temperature porch. and you're like everything's a lie. Everything you people believe is a lie. Everything that all of the emotions that brought you here today, that made you get up, take time out of your day, wait, stand by for us to go live and downvote us, it's all based in a lie. So you can do whatever you want, but you're living in a lie. I'm not living in a lie. I'll take these fucking 100 downvotes and my life's gonna be great. Mm-hmm. Like, we're on the upward swing because we're telling the truth. But you people are pathetic. Pathetic.
Yeah.
This is like a really, you know, there are cults I feel bad for because, you know, you see some of these cult members and they join and there's a really charismatic leader and you know what I mean? And people go, Jesus, man, I could see how they got sucked in there. You niggas are just bears on YouTube believing a fraud, believing a blue-collar, low-IQ fraud.
Yeah, a guy whose alcoholic beverage of choice is LaCroix with booze in it.
Yeah.
And I get it, you know, fat. You could call us fat. You could call us gay. You could call us whatever you want. But
You can't call me a liar.
But we're not liars.
Guys, I might be fat,
Yeah.
but I'm not lying.
You're objectively not lying.
He's lying, though.
He's lying. Yeah.
I've got no reason to. That would be fucking insane, right?
Eric Nimmer's a fucking liar. And if you guys want to double down with this guy, like, they're trying to do this thing now where they're like, well, he's my friend. I'm going to stick with him because he's my friend. I understand that, but there's a way to stick with your friend and still go, look, dude, you fucked up. You need to make a real apology.
Right.
Or I'm not going to be your friend. There's a difference between friends and cult members and enablers. Yeah, so Serio. Bravo to Serio.
I'll put the link in.
Yeah, we'll give you a link to that, guys. Please subscribe. Serio did good work on that one. Look, we're trying to get this done. We're trying to get this behind us. Now, it does appear, at least so far, that the documentary is still up.
Yeah, it's still up, yeah.
I believe Delev's going to fail in her privacy complaints and our documentary on Owen Benjamin. I'm going to start calling him that because he's a Jew. Owen Benjamin. Mm-hmm. It's going to stay up now, which is beautiful. I just want to put this behind us. We got to move on. We got Crowder.
Oh, I'm excited for Crowder. I am excited to see what's going on with Crowder. I am excited. And you know what? And this is the other complaint that not complaint, but the other thing that we get every time we talk about Crowder or Nimmer or all these people. It's like, you guys can't even do content without them. You guys don't know how to do content.
We do plenty of content without them.
Yeah, we do a lot.
Our channel is littered with content that got a lot of hits that had nothing to do with Crowder. Look at our Dan Schneider stuff.
Yeah,
with our Hank Yu interview.
Oh, that was great.
We've had AJ Benzo. We've had moments on this show, but this fucking retard is where it's at right now.
Yeah, no, the truth of the matter is that we could sit here and Mike and I could complain off air to each other all the time going, what Crowder's doing is disingenuous and that, but it's like, why not? Let's do something about it. I want to hold these people accountable. On the right, because it's easy to go on there with a spoon on your microphone and go own libtards. That's fucking easy. That's easy. Mike and I right now, if we really wanted to just pander, could go to the next fucking march that's in Orlando, get a microphone and go, oh, Trump, huh? You don't like Trump, right?
Whoa, banner drop, edgy.
Yeah. No, instead, the real problem, we're trying to stop the reasons that Trump is going to lose and that this country will devolve into a baby-killing abyss because you guys think that these Steven Crowders and these Owen Benjamins are somehow your fucking heroes because they're... Look, here's the thing. Crowder is funny for a boomer. Crowder's not funny. You know what I mean? His bits wouldn't stand up anywhere. They're fucking terrible. They're gay, you know. I've never seen a man want to wear a dress more than somebody like Crowder, and I'm sick of it. And you know what? Up until a little while ago, It was fine. It was no problem. It's like, you know what? He sucks, but whatever. He's doing his dumb thing. But then after the dumb Gavin thing happened and he doesn't he's like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to stand up for Gavin. I'm going to stay here with CRTV. Mr. These people are ruining the country. They're terrible. These degenerates. And you have Anthony Cumia on, known retard beater.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit back and let charismatic, good-looking Canadians that some Jews imported here
exactly
to subvert the MAGA movement. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit by and do that. So the QAnon people, the Owen Benjamins of the world, you flat earthers, and you unironic fucking 1488 Spurgs need to be called out. There needs to be somebody that is wearing a MAGA hat, or somebody who is supporting our president who is not a retard. It's good for optics. So yeah, we're gonna go after him. And by the way, all that Q shit. Fucking, I don't believe in Q, and I don't trust anybody's plan unless it's my plan. So all this hope porn and just stay home, don't do anything, trust the plan. Bunch of fucking retards.
Somebody goes, guys, make fun of Pelosi, not Crowder, night fags. Hey,
We do.
I know
Many times.
Hey, drunken pilot. There is literally hundreds of hours. Yeah, at this point, hundreds of hours of us making fun of Pelosi. Everybody makes fun of Pelosi.
Did you just miss the entire fucking point he just made?
Yeah.
That we can't just sit here and do 2016 era skeptic content where we go, let's own some SJWs, huh? It's retarded. It's low-hanging fruit. They're doing their job for us. AOC's doing our job for us. These fucking Antifa people are doing our jobs for us. Are we going to sit here every day and play Kent State gun girl videos?
Yeah.
Go fuck your mother.
Yeah, no, that's what they want, though. That's what they want. They think they want Crowder shit. They want us to go out there and own libtards. Hey, by the way, newsflash. Crowder's not a great debater. He's just good at making stupid kids look stupid, and that's really easy.
He won't debate that Sam Sater guy.
He won't debate that Sam Sater guy. That's correct.
So,
and I don't really know anything about the Sam Sater guy, but at the end of the day, the reason you see Crowder be like, he had to address the Owen Benjamin thing, but Crowder had to be like, I tend to err on the side of not addressing stuff. It's because you're a pussy. You make your entire thing on confronting people. We're going to confront you. And he has that mentality already, that Hollywood Crowder mentality where it's like, I'm not even going to address these people because I'm so above them. Hey, Crowder, you fucking suck. And you know what the worst part about it is? You lost all of your dignity and your convictions when you decided not to stand up for people like Gavin, who I don't like, but he's your friend. You should have stood up to him by doing stuff like that. By half of your people leaving and you're not paying them. The rumor has it you're not paying them. So you know what, Crowder? I have an idea. Go back to Canada and try this bullshit with that party up there. See if you get away with it. Because over here, we're done with your shit. You're not the leader of the movement. You're not funny. And that's the problem then. When people go, oh, yeah, the right. You guys can't even be funny. And then boomers go, have you seen Steven Crowder? And then they go, yeah, that's terrible. This is what you think is funny? He's the worst example of what being funny is. And ooh, wow, he said tranny. He's crazy.
Yeah, how are we
Shut up, Crowder.
How are we supposed to hold this thing together when we have Steven Crowders and Duck Dynasty niggas and fucking and all the way down to the ghettos of the internet, and you have like Trumpster Bob and Jovi and Maurice Delk and all these other people. This shit is like a fucking joke. Like, you people are embarrassing. And it's our job to point out how embarrassing you are.
And by the way, yes, Crowder should have stood up for Gavin. Yes, we said you don't like Gavin, but why don't you like Gavin? I don't like Gavin because first off, he created Vice.
He's a sodomite?
Yeah, he created Vice. Secondly, he put a butt plug up his asshole like some sort of fucking 2005 shock jock to get people to view him. And also, on top of that, he completely turned on his Proud Boys. All these people that worshipped him, he's like, hey, I'm leaving the Proud Boys. I have nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
And Heather Heyer Foundation.
Yeah. Basically, shoving a dildo up his ass, making out with Milo at the Pulse nightclub scene. Just the self-aggrandizing. And by the way, if you enjoy Gavin, if you can look at Gavin and you can't see that he's got 6 inches of hard Jew dick up his ass, then you're fucking retarded. The Jews have their fucking hands and arm up into Gavin's asshole, and he's basically a puppet for them. So, look, again, we're going to call this shit out because these are all the trash that are going to be brought up when the time comes, when the election time comes. What a clown circus this is. And we're not going to be associated with it. Go after the left. We do all the time.
All the time.
But we're not going to sit here every day and go, can you believe that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? What a dum-dum. There are a million. We don't do that content for the same reason. We don't do 1488 Spurg content because we're not going to pander, one. And two, there is so many other places you can go and get that right now.
Go to the gas station.
Yeah, you want to watch boomers yell into their cell phone in their car about participation trophies, then go to fucking The Blaze, okay? If you want to hear people go, well, you know, the black, he is a subhuman, he is a monkey person. There's fucking 50 shows at night on YouTube. You can go watch that. This ain't the show, Jack.
Frenchie One Coat is what I call him now. JF?
Frenchie One Coat?
Frenchie One Coat, yeah.
I just like...
Retard fucker.
French Canadian bioscientist and retard fucker, JF.
And again, by the way, to tie all these things together from when we started at the beginning, Crowder, these free speech warriors, they're not helping channels like this. They're not helping this Obi Raids guy, you free speech warriors. They're not helping this Kenzo guy. And we know from firsthand because when we were fucking first popped, we were trying to get out there. Hey guys, you guys talk about YouTube censorship, maybe help us out. They don't care because here's the truth. As much as they talk about YouTube censorship, Crowder has gotten a tour of YouTube. They're not going to take him down again.
He's never been censored on
He's
YouTube.
never been censored. The only reason he was taken down for a little bit was because Bob Ross's family, the painter, sued him because he did some sort of a Bob Ross skit where he painted Muhammad as Bob Ross or something.
Yeah.
And then they tried to take him down, and then he fought, and then he won. But,
Which, by the way, Bob Ross's family, stop ruining his legacy. We love Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Don't be a bunch of twats. You weren't going to win that lawsuit.
Yeah.
So parody.
So he's out there, and he's not doing
By
anything.
the way, objectively, that is a funny premise. I've never seen it. I'm sure he butchered it, and it's very boring and milquetoast in the Crowder fashion. But that premise is funny. Bob Ross painting Muhammad is a funny premise.
I'm not saying it's
but
not.
I'm sure they fucking blew it on the execution.
Yeah. But I think I'm not saying that he can't do things funny once in a while, but I think overall his skits are cornier rather than good. But that doesn't matter. I don't care if you have corny skits. I don't care any of that. But you are going to be judged now by the same bar you set for all these afraid libtard snowflakes that you call them. We're going to be judged by that same bar. Hey, Crowder, why do you have Anthony Cumia on your show who got catfished by a 14-year-old girl? Why do you have him bit his girlfriend and got his gun taken away? Why is he on there? Is that winning? Is that based and red-pilled?
So based and red-pilled.
That's my point. They're fucking phonies. Look, man, I know we have guests on the show every once in a while now, but I'm glad that we don't anymore, to be honest with you, because it's at the end of the day, I don't want to hook my word on somebody doing something stupid. You know what I mean? And it's and don't get me wrong, I'm sure every once in a while there's certain people that I do like having on that I respect. But, this Crowder having to have somebody on. Hey, by the way, you know how corny it looks when you pretend you have movie stars on and you have Ron Howard's brother, Clint Howard, as your go-to Hollywood guy, Gary Sinise? We don't have, our bench is not very deep. Yeah.
We got Mel and Vince are the two.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn are all we got.
Yeah. And they're not even
Clint Eastwood too.
Clint Eastwood, yeah, but he's almost dead.
Those
so
are the three cool, and he's never going to die.
So it's enough. Enough.
God, these people are so ass hurt today. It's really funny.
I know.
I don't understand the Crowder, the alt-right in general is just like, it's just as much of a cult as the alt-right.
Right.
But they're just corny. Like at least the alt-right has some edge to them. Mm-hmm. The alt-right is like, let's take all the tactics and the brainwashing and the you can't say anything out of turn. But
James Wood, by the way.
Let's make it gay as fuck, though. Let's do that. Let's make it Lester Diamond. Fucking asshole.
Owen and Crowder think cracking jokes on SJWs makes them edgy. It's enough, but that's the thing. What bothers me with the Crowder thing is like They don't stand up for these other content creators. They don't go to bat. You never see Crowder retweeting a smaller content creator that's been censored going, hey, man, this is fucked up, you know, or helping them out. You know, what you see Crowder doing is the only people he retweets are people that are talking about his mug club, which is fine, Crowder. You're a business. I understand that. But you can't be Mr. Businessman and also Mr. Free Speech Warrior. You know what I mean? You can't be Mr. Well, I got to sell my mugs. The mug numbers are down. And, you know, we need more interns because we don't have to pay interns, right? If we get interns in here, we don't have to pay them and they'll do all the bitch work.
Let's make sure nobody ever works over 36 hours a week because we don't want to pay health coverage.
No, we don't have to do that.
Let's make sure we cut those hours down. Yeah. Let's get... Instead of having 2 really talented full-timers, let's get like 5 shitty part-timers and not give them any benefits. Let's do that. It's way better.
No, enough with these people. And by the way, I know what you're saying. So this, we'll move on from this. I know what you're saying. We need to stop punching right. I get it. Well, guess what? You could go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no.
Let's talk about Joey Gibson now.
Let's. How about this? How about don't tell me what to do? Mm-hmm. How about as of today, or as of 2 months ago, I said, I'm not even right wing anymore. You fucking people make me sick to my stomach. You really do. You blew it, not me. This is not a relationship that's ending where I'm gonna spend the rest of my life carrying regret about what maybe I did wrong, what could I have done differently. This is one of those rare relationships where I'm gonna sleep like a baby every night knowing you fucked up. You ruined this relationship. You merchants and you fucking Zionists and all you other fucking degenerates, people cheating on their wives and doing drugs behind the scenes and going to fucking rally. I got dirt on all you cocksuckers. If you think I'm punching right, we're only going after the people we don't like. Please start fucking with me. Keep those downvotes coming. I'll burn the whole motherfucker down. I'll get a Democrat elected personally.
And by the way, knowing even before more than 2 months ago our political beliefs, going after Crowder is still punching left. Motherfuckers left of us.
It's the left. He's a Canadian.
I know.
He's a homosexual Canadian.
Bisexual Canadian. And we allowed to say that because he said it himself. You could say bisexual Canadian.
Yeah, but bisexual is gay, nigga. Come on.
You're right. You're right.
Like, I'm sorry. You know, he eats occasional pussy in between sucking dicks. And by the way, if he was that enthusiastic about pussy, he'd have a kid by now. I don't think it's like his preferred receptacle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Everyone who's bi leans on one side of the tracks.
Well, speaking of, what a great segue. Joey Gibson, alleged tranny fucker. Bob Marley oh my God, and he has lions and first. Everything about. I haven't even played yet. So what is this video about?
He's so hateable, right?
What Patriot Player explains the increase in aggressive tactics with. Okay. Well, let's see. Notorious ass slapper Joey Gibson.
He's got he still has the sticker on. Joey, you're in your 40s, or maybe 30s, but
late
still,
30s.
You take the sticker off the hat, dude.
It's embarrassing, right?
Holy shit, dude! You're in your 30s. You have children.
And like 30 seconds. If you're on here already, do me a favor, hit share. Let's get this message out there. I think this is going to be an important video. People are always like
this is an important video. Did I get all of it?
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh yeah. Oh, God damn it. Okay, I'm getting up.
It's an important video.
Oh, hang on. Oh, God.
It's an important... It's an important video, guys.
By the way, I'm sorry, but I have never... If you use chapstick, you put dicks in your mouth. There's no excuse... Unless maybe you live in fucking
if it's really
North
cold,
Minnesota.
If it's cold, you gotta use something.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's out in the fucking freezing cold.
Yeah,
maybe I'm wrong, but you know what? No, you know what? No, I don't care if it's cold. If you're a man,
bleed from your lips,
and you're using cherry flavored wax to coat your lips, you suck dicks.
Hit share. Let's get this message out there. I think this is going to be an important video. People like consistency. I'll put it that way. And so when they see a change in behavior, a lot
How
of
does
people...
this guy get any attention?
I honestly, I have no idea. He has 11,000 subs.
ask a million questions. People have asked, are concerned. Totally, I understand.
By the way, 11,000, so that means they're all boomers. What percentage of them have MAGA in their names, the people that subscribe to him?
Or deplorable.
What percentage are we thinking? 100?
115%.
115%.
Understand that, completely legitimate. I value everyone's opinion. At the end of the day, I do what I believe needs to be done, and I follow my own heart. This is probably the most beautiful thing about not being like in a group where everyone has to agree.
You have
I just
a group.
Get to be me. I get to be a leader, and I get to follow.
I get to be a leader.
I don't like groups where I can't be the leader. I like to be the leader. Can
I
be
have
the leader?
to be the leader. Can I
need
be
to
the leader?
I want to be the leader.
All right, fine, I'll play, but I have to be all-time QB. All right, I guess, Joey, but, I mean, what if somebody, I want to be all-time QB. All right, Joey.
Follow my heart, and I get to do what I believe is the right thing.
Getting hammered at a bar and trying to fight people after a more rally, is that what you love to do, Joey?
Going to Tijuana with your training crew.
Yeah. Is that what you do, Joey, you fucking phony?
Doing a little bit of the old stick man back in the day, huh?
Oh, by the way, your show all about hating people? Yes.
Yes,
Our
it is.
show is all about this.
All about hating people.
You don't like it? Fucking leave.
I don't. There's been this weird influx of people lately who tune into the show and go.
Sorry, Mike, hold on.
There is a weird influx of people who have been tuning into this show and going, I know I've only been watching for 8 minutes, but this show would be a lot better if nobody cares. Okay? I just told somebody yesterday on the Nightwave channel, not only is anyone keeping you here, I'm not even asking you politely to stay. Get the fuck out. You understand? This isn't a place where by the way, we're not dying for subs or desperate for money or any of that. We're not. We're doing fine. We need no more or no less than what we've got right now. So, I mean, I really don't need you in my life, do I?
Mike Mack goes, people ROTC doesn't like. Gavin McGinnis, Anthony Cumia, Richard Spencer, Mike Enoch, TRS, Steven Crowder, Owen Benjamin, Chris Cantwell, Baked Alaska, The Daily Sweat, Joey Gibson, and Jack Black. It's longer than that.
Gabe Hoffman.
Add that to the
AJ
list.
Benza.
AJ Benza. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. Quite a few.
Yeah, and there's plenty of lefties.
Dilley.
We've gone after Feinstein for being a G.
Yep.
For dual citizenship. We hate Chuck Schumer. We hate Amy Schumer.
Yes. We hate anybody named Schumer. Any Schumer.
We go after Rogan.
Anybody with precious metals in their name?
How many? We've gone after plenty of lefties.
Yeah, we have.
We went to the fucking Gainesville rally where Spencer spoke and defended Spencer.
And defended an actual literal Nazi.
We did a show about how we thought Richard Spencer's origins are very CIA heavy. We did a whole show about it.
It turned out that he also fell down a well like Bruce Wayne. We don't know how that happened.
His family has a lot of weird old government money, farmland, CIA, Regnery Publishing. There's a lot of weird shit going on there. We still went to a Spencer rally and told lefties to get fucked. So I don't know what you want from us.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I don't care.
Sorry, Joey.
To do. So let me give a quick explanation.
Thank you for the super chat, Matthew.
Why I'm doing what I'm doing, how it's actually had an impact already, and how it's going to impact.
Matthew says, go party in Vegas for a few days without lip protection, then come and talk to me.
All right, that's fair.
That's fair.
That's
okay.
fair.
It's very dry. All right, Matthew. Yeah.
I take it
Things
back.
in the
They're just- and that's another thing. At least they just politely and jokingly respond.
I know.
A lot of the people that tune into this, like, he gets it.
Yeah.
But so many people don't get that we're being, what comedy used to be? Hyperbolic rhetoric that's over the top and insane. Obviously, not every human being that uses chapstick has had a penis in their mouth. That's the bit. But there's so many like autistic Owen Spurgs that are like, oh, well, actually, I know a lot of people that use chapstick and shut up.
Guys, chapstick is wizardry.
But like that guy was obviously a non-Spurg who had to in a funny way go, oh yeah, you come on out to the desert sometime, and I fucking try not to ask me for chapstick after an hour.
That's
Like,
very funny.
All right, that's a good point.
Good job, sir.
And that guy would invite you out to the desert and then always use it in front of you.
And then at some point,
I don't share my chapstick.
Michael will be like, "Can I get?" No, you didn't. You say it was gay.
The irony is that I said everybody who uses chapstick sucks dicks. The irony is that guy would make me suck his dick so I could use his chapstick.
Yeah.
But then I get to use it first.
Oh, that's not bad. Wait a second. No, that's still pretty bad. Back to Joey. Sorry, Joey. Nice sticker, faggot.
See, we also have ADD. That's the other bit.
That's the issue. We have it.
Stop pausing the video, dude.
Hey, people are trying to pay attention. Sorry.
We should just do a whole show where we torture these people.
And this isn't where my passion is not Antifa. I don't care
My
about
passion's actually music.
My passion's all about me. Like, Antifa's just hot right now. So I'm kind of dick riding them to sort of get my name out there. But my passion's like me. A lot of me going on. And the way I get me in the news and get like me written up in articles is if I go and have my friends who are bigger than me pick fights with Antifa. Or sometimes I'll go and pick a fight and hide behind my much more giant friends. And then I get in the news and then it me. You see what I mean? So Antifa is just the path to more me, I think is what I'm saying. Fucking ass. These idiots, guys like him and Owen and some of these. This is why Crowder is going to be a harder. I was talking with a certain English friend of ours last night and a couple other people about this Crowder thing. Crowder's not going to crack easily because he is such a. And again, we've complimented Crowder on this show, and everybody says you just hate Crowder. He is such a smart, calculated, like
Patrick Bateman.
He is Patrick Canadian psycho,
and that's actually a compliment for some. Look, nobody
other than the murderings, Patrick Bateman was awesome.
Nobody says. I do believe Crowder works hard. I do believe he's meticulous. I do believe it gets to the point where it's kind of creepy. He's 100% a regimented guy. And I actually was talking about that to that same British gentleman, Porcelain, the other day on my show when he called in. He said the same thing.
Just say his name.
It's
Porcelain guy.
Yeah, it's Porcelain guy. Sorry. We'll change his name so nobody knows. I was talking to Porcelain.
I was talking to Dolev. We're going to change his name to Dolev. Okay.
I was talking to Dolev, and she immediately accused me of rape. Mike,
and then sued me.
But it's true. It's a good. He doesn't have a lot of dirty laundry, not because he's hiding dirty laundry, but
he cleans up loose ends. So he ties up loose ends.
But I don't think I don't think Crowder's going to be a situation where you're going to find a nimmer in his closet. You know what I mean?
Crowder's not a guy you're going to get to swing on you.
Right.
Guys like Joey, guys like Owen, we've proven those are the kind of guys you can get to swing on you.
Yeah.
So Crowder's going to be hard because he's so calculated.
He is. He really is.
But my point was that guys like him and Owen are my favorite because they love to hear themselves talk, and they're so stupid that they reveal themselves when they say things. Yeah. Like, Antifa, I don't even care about Antifa, or like America. It's fucking dumb. It's me, though. Look at me. Like, that's all it is. You're like, what the fuck? Can you imagine saying, I don't even care about any of this?
Mike Mack goes, groups that we don't like. Wignats, lefties, fat guys, Jews, Patriot Prayer, Christians, pagans, women, gays, some blacks, border jumpers, Jews, magatards, the Bears, alt-right, Proud Boys, and Democrats.
Where's that? I need to see this list because it's a very incorrect list.
Mike Mack, he posted it. You scroll a little bit.
Mike Mack, you posted a highly erroneous list, sir, and I will have you sued for libel. I am a Jew fed.
Banned for life.
Banned. I hate to correct this. Groups they don't like. Wignats. I like the Wignats. I'm cool with the Wignats. Lefties, yeah, we hate them. Fat guys?
Well, that's not fair. We're
fat guys. We're fat guys. Yeah. Jews, correct. Yeah. Patriot Prayer, correct. Yeah. Christians,
Catholics.
Yes.
Catholics more though. What did
evangelical,
you say? Like evangelical. You're right.
Pagans, he hates pagans. I don't hate pagans as long as they aren't like posting too many memes about the moon and the sun.
I don't like pagans. Mike just doesn't like the motorcycle group, the pagans. It's a different pagan.
Yeah, no, I love the pagans.
Oh, you like the pagans?
That's the
the better pagan.
The pagans treated me so well back in the day. Women,
correct.
Yes, correct. Gays, yes. Some blacks, yes.
Most.
Border jumpers, yes. Jews, again. Yes.
Good. That's fair, though.
Magatards, yes. The Bears, yes. Alt-right Proud Boys. You left out trans.
Okay.
and you left out parents of child drag queens. Any parents that use their kids right or left wing.
Women with septum piercings. Well, women covers that. Anyone with a septum piercing.
Oh, and some of the. No, I guess I'm not gonna. Just some of these based blacks. Whatever.
Boy, that's what he said. Some.
Antifa. What I care about is injustice, and I'm concerned about our government, and I'm really passionate about the First Amendment and the Second Amendment.
So I'm going to get hammered and start a fist fight at a bar. By the way, where all the camera crews were there that weekend anyway.
Why do all these idiots that come out go First and Second Amendment, and then they don't know any of the other amendments?
No, they don't.
They never.
Hey, what's the fourth, Joey?
School them on any other
great?
amendment, and they're like,
No, seriously, I wanted that. See, that would be a ba-ba-na-no now. ROTC confronts. Ask Joey Gibson to name other amendments.
it's just, but it's the same thing all the time. These people come out of the woodwork. They have the same talking points. They're low IQ. They're white trash right wingers that make us look bad, and they never have any talking points other than, I just basically want to say nigger and carry my gun around. Can I do that? Can I say the N-word and carry my gun around? And you're like, I mean, technically you can.
I'm not going to stop you.
It's, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead, I guess. I don't care. But, what bothers me about Joey the most is the fake Christian stuff. The fake Christian stuff, because this is what Joey Gibson does is equivalent to, you said it earlier, evangelicalism. That's what this is. You know what? It's a trend though. It's the Owen thing. It's these people that think that they're these thought leaders, that think that they're these brilliant guys, that they're going to change. You're not going to do any of those things. You're an alcoholic that allegedly bangs trannies, Joey. Owen, you're a man who's doing an ironic mustache when ironic mustaches went out 5 years ago. Like, you guys aren't leaders, but you think you are, and this power goes to your heads. And you milk these boomers for everything that they're worth. I guarantee you, Joey Gibson hasn't had to pay for a drink when he's at a bar with the boomers for 100 years.
Oh yeah, of course.
He doesn't. Why would they?
He gets more fucking free drinks than a full bird colonel.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, come on, dude. It's retarded.
All right, we need to go to break, but if you want to help us out, well, first off, if you want to help yourself out and help us out, go to revengeofthesis.com.
Join the mug club.
That's right. For $9.99, you could resupply me with as much Adderall as I need to do this show.
Remember, it's a beautiful tumbler. It's a hot cold drink container that says "Gas the Bikes," and then "Race Car Now"
on the back.
Again, we had we used a Chinese printer.
Look, guys, we have 1,000 mugs, so we got to unload them.
Help us get rid of these mugs.
Okay.
Thanks to everybody who's downvoting us. Again, I'm going to explain this to you one more time. The way metrics work, because I know you're stupid.
You're stupid.
The way metrics work, YouTube doesn't. If you downvote us, it doesn't change the perception. Only in that people that tune in go, wow, this was a controversial video. I want to watch this. Also, YouTube sees that in their algorithm, and they see an equal amount of upvote. Do you know that an equal number of upvotes and downvotes, that video will actually climb higher?
Of course.
Than one with all upvotes.
Because it's controversial.
Because it's sparking discussion. They want people to come back, click on the comments again, and keep arguing.
And see an ad
fags.
again and again.
You're helping us. So thank you for helping us, our enemies and our friends alike.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're going to do the pro.
Yes, revengeofthesis.com/XPN. That'll get you protected. If you want to go online and make multiple accounts and downvote people, Bears, listen, this might help you guys out. We're helping you out. revengeofthesis.com/XPN. You get VPN protection. They are great. And also help us out directly. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. As a matter of fact, if you're a bear and you become a patron of $5 or more, I will let you send a message to insult us. How do you like that? And we'll read it on air. Thank you, guys. We will be back in 5 minutes. Stay where you are, Revenge of the Sis.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mercer are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Dilley.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger an SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Ale.
I love you for all that you are.
From Time Life Music comes a one-of-a-kind Rat Pack collection, their most bigoted songs. All your favorite once-acceptable hits like Drunk Old Injun.
The drunk old Injun squatting in his teepee, fire water keeping him warm.
Jewish Nose.
She's got a big, beautiful Jewish nose, and it's there 2 minutes early wherever she goes.
Dean Martin singing Chinaman's Chants.
And Mr. Chinaman say in his Chinaman way, a ding-a-ling, a ching-a-chong, a ching-a-chong-choo.
Pew Stinky Frenchman.
Paris is lovely and Nice sure is nice. And Marseille is charming with champagne on ice. But you stinky Frenchmen haven't a clue. Pew stinky Frenchmen, frog you.
Hey there, Fruity.
Hey there, Fruity, you can do my hair. Hey there, Fruity, don't touch me down there. Hey there, Fruity, again, I don't approve.
And many more.
Second hour of Revenge of the Sis.
What up, yo?
Sorry, I'm on pet duty. Yuki decided to come by and get some pets. What's today? Wednesday show. Thanks for staying with us, folks.
We got work to do later.
Thanks for all the upvotes and downvotes and everything. You guys are the best. All right. First off, a little quick update on our boy, the Dusty Bogan. Look at his new avatar.
he's
now
aware.
Who made this drawing? Who's the one that made this drawing for you?
This was CIA Bog.
CIA Bog.
Yeah, the great CIA Bog has been... Bog sort of found his calling. He makes these really accurate but also simultaneously terrible MS Paint drawings of people. And he did Jovi Val. He's done
us.
Gavin. He's done both of us.
Yep.
And now he's done Dusty. He's knocking him out of the park. So now, he did Matt Reese. He did a great Matt Reese one.
Great,
So yeah, we've been asking him to just do that now. He's been doing great work. But I guess Dusty's aware of us.
Dusty's aware because, by the way, he's a good sport because the drawing obviously, is not the most flattering drawing, and it says autism in his hat or autism speaks or something like that.
I don't think he's.
So let's quick update with Dusty.
I feel like Dusty Bogan's a guy we could stick in a room with like the alt-right and Black Lives Matter, and nobody would hate him. He just has a likability to him that he's just like, I'm being positive.
Let's put on this new video. Australia Day is over, so he's going to report on how it went.
Dusty Bogan here.
Oh, sorry, I missed the most important part's the intro.
He's going, Dusty Bogan here. Check out my filthy singlet, my painting singlet. Pretty good, eh? Just knocked off work, stinking hot.
Yeah, he definitely does manual labor. Knocked off work.
Gin and soda water, I'll tell you what.
Gin and soda
never have
water.
a hangover again. Way to go.
How do you not love him?
I love you, man. I want to hang out with Dusty.
I love him.
Hey, Dusty, because I'm a lad who likes to have a pint. You're a lad who likes to have a pint. Dusty's at the top of my... If we can become super successful podcast guys, that's got to be a...
Of course.
But we got to get him to come here. I'm not flying over.
No, to live here. He's got to live here.
Well, not live, but
he's got to uproot his whole life.
Uproot his whole life and just come to America.
Come live
Dusty,
here.
come live with the Americans. We're going to get you all set up in Florida. Yeah. There's no income tax here.
You'll love it.
Shoot guns and shit.
Yeah. And by the way, you're white, so you get an immigration easily. Super easy.
And you have an Australian accent.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
They're not like, they're going to be like, oh, this guy's cool. Everyone wants to have one Australian guy at work.
Yeah, no, he has a gun on the table, a cricket bat. What is that? What it's called? What's a cricket thing called?
A cricket bat?
A cricket bat? Pod goes, Australia doesn't exist, okay?
Guys, it's flat. Yeah, but
by the way, you do the best Owen Benjamin impression in the business. Nobody does it better. I know, that's why it's the best.
Let's trademark that.
Yeah.
And if anybody else starts doing it, I'll start suing them. I do the Owen impression.
I do. You're gonna VP Viper them or whatever that group is.
I really am the Kevin Pollak of useless human beings.
The worst impressions.
I'm like the Rich Little of just e-celeb nobodies.
That's been what I've been on all Christmas holidays and Australia Day.
He does look hungover.
He's out of it.
Because yesterday was Australia Day. This is the aftermath of Australia Day.
No,
he's doing the heavy breathing.
Over. It's pretty safe, I reckon. It's good. Works for me. Anyway, How was Australia
The
Day?
nose
Hope
breathing
every-
into the mic. He's the best.
Everything about him. And by the way, if we do ever get him, if we ever get big enough that we get him, he has to use that same microphone no matter what he does. If he, does
can't
any
change
interviews,
anything.
it's got to be
Don't
exact.
change anything.
You're perfect the way you are, Dusty.
That's what I was saying a few weeks ago when we discovered him. If we started like a CRTV type network, like, you know, like how Glenn Beck and all them are probably now telling people how to run their shows and stuff, or like InfoWars, we would hire him. And like, even though we had a nice studio, we'd go, no, you do your, just do the karaoke machine with the, that's,
Do your
we
thing.
hired you to be you.
Nothing changes. We give you no creative.
It's like when you give these amazing indie directors like $100 million to make a film, and it's terrible.
Yeah,
because
you're
they're
right.
not made for. They make good noir movies
Right.
that cost $2 million to
They're
make.
not good at CGI and explosions.
You give them a fucking staff of 200 people, and they're like, "This is a terrible movie." Like, go back to making Usual Suspects and Apt Pupil, and keeping your rapes on the DL, Bryan Singer. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
See?
Bubble under, Larry Clark did indie films. What do you ever say anything about Larry Clark?
Everyone had a good time. I swear, I think I've caught 1 or 2 videos of anyone protesting. And
He is wrecked.
He's fucking wrecked. I've
He
been
is
there.
fucking
And honestly,
wrecked.
kudos to Dusty for still getting up and doing content hungover. I would just take the day off.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm not doing a show.
No, no way.
today.
I have a
I'm
headache.
hungover.
Yeah.
He gets up first thing with a hangover,
Drinks
pours
a
a
gin
gin
and
and
tonic.
soda, and goes, "Oh, mate, he was rough."
yeah, Invasion Day and all that. So it is, whatever. People are. I'm surprised that the PC culture.
I love the way he says certain things.
It's
PC
culture.
culture. He's my favorite. See, guys, everybody was it's just all hate. It's not all
No, we
hate.
have love.
We love Dusty.
We have love.
Dusty's one of our favorites.
We love him.
When will anything ever be good enough, and when are we going to be so politically correct on every little thing?
I like Grouchy Dusty, actually. When he's hungover, he's great. This Grouchy Dusty's the best.
He's still
I just
not
don't
grouchy,
know.
though.
I don't know.
I know. That's my point.
That's what I mean.
That
Him
this
at his
is
worst
Yeah.
is like some of you at your best.
You're right.
That will work, or if it's a wise move. But it seems that we're dealing, that's like a cultural phenomenon, isn't it? Now, I ask myself, I think it's like Facebook has caused the social justice warrior.
the best mic tech
It's in the biz.
In
In
the entire
the
biz.
biz.
The keyboard warriors, the PC culture. It's like the virtue signaling, and I think a lot of it is just virtue signaling, that it's not even real. They don't even care.
Notice he took down his the Proud Boys are not alt-right flag and put up an Australian flag.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah, he's got to evolve.
got to evolve as a person, man.
I'm glad.
Nation before fraternity.
You don't need Gavin or the Proud Boys, Dusty. You've ascended past them.
I got a question now. We got some people out in our community, very talented folks. Could we get somebody to... No, if I say it on the air, then 50 people are going to just do redundant work.
So what?
Save-
Let them.
we'll save it for
and
the
we'll pick the
Discord.
best one.
No, because it's going to get confused. I want to... I got an idea for Dusty, though. We're going to get Dusty to America.
Okay.
I got a plan.
All right.
I got a plan. I got something.
It's just like a way. I've seen so many people. I've seen mates who are hardcore environmentalists, and it's like,
I would give anything to have Dusty sitting right there.
I'm friends with a couple of eco-fascists, and they like the environment, and they hate litter and blacks.
Even if we got Dusty here and we had him in studio, I would tell him to bring his microphone and plug it into our board.
That's hilarious.
yeah, we'll have a beer. You're right. I got to pop into my house to do something. We'll pop into the house. You've been at the pub for hours. You go to the house and it's like
I love him.
He's the greatest thing that's ever happened.
aircon's on,
to the internet.
It's daytime, lights are on,
Jim Jeffries has nothing on Dusty Bogan.
computers are on. You go upstairs, there's more aircon and fans going, and there's no one home for hours, and they just give you an ear bashing about the environment, and you think, what are you talking about?
He's being fair here.
He hasn't said
What are they
anything.
talking about?
He hasn't said anything.
You weirdo. You know, if you're
What
a
if this
true
is the world's
believer,
greatest troll?
Then even more bravo to him.
What if he just comes out one day and he sounds more like Jim Jeffries? Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I was just fucking with these cunts. I thought it'd be funny. They actually let me join the Proud Boys. Ironically, he just goes full Jim Jeffries."
So what is this about? This guy Copper Cab made this video. Now I don't know if this is for real. I don't know who this guy is. You told me this guy used to be a tranny.
Yeah, I don't have the lowdown on this guy. I really don't.
Yeah,
I know. I've heard a mixture of lore regarding Copper Cab.
All right.
He was on Gavin McInnes' show once.
Okay. Was he the butt plug handler? Like, what does he do there?
He was just on it, like
breakfast cereal aficionado.
He was just on it one time, like one of those Skype interviews Gavin used to do. Poop Fat Dog saying he's a troll. Everybody's saying he's a troll.
Okay.
A media whore. So I don't know. I saw this. I think in Red Bar's group, and then I was like, I don't know what
him and Gavin are having a fake beef.
Okay, is that what it is?
Yeah. I don't want to play this then now. I don't want to.
Well, that's why I never ended up.
Yeah, you're right.
I never ended up.
You know what? If it's fake, I trust you guys. I'm not even going to play it.
Yeah, because that popped up on my radar too, and I never submitted it for prep because I was like, I don't.
So, Memeology made a video.
Yeah,
Memeology made a video on Ian Miles Chong. Now, for those who don't know Ian Miles Chong was one of the people that was in there in that gangbang on the kill stream that we went on. You know, middle of the road guy. He used to write for Milo's blog, the Dangerous blog, because he's so dangerous. And Milo didn't pay him. Remember, we talked about Ian Miles Chong.
Yeah, but if you go work for Milo and you ever expected him to pay you, you're a stupid person.
Right. So this video came out. Now the reason I'm playing this is because at the very in the long ago, in the beginning of our show, the IBS community was all like, "Yeah, man, we're the best." And it's funny watching the whole IBS community implode.
Oh, it's been great. They're all one by one, just
internet blood sports. For those who don't
they're
know.
all spontaneously combusting one by one, and it's really funny to watch. And what's funny to watch is now who survives, warming his hands over the fire, is Medicare.
Yeah,
literally all his old buddies just burning, and he's sitting there like, yeah. It's like, Jesus, dude, he always survives.
After a series of questionable actions, Ian Miles Chong has now reached a new low. The music's great, by the way. Select actions include stealing the channel Hype Break from Andy Worski. I don't know what that is. Hype Break, 27,052 subscribers. Changing the thumbnails on Andy Worski's channel to literal gay porn to get Worski terminated. I did see that. I did see that there were pictures that they were changing.
That is pretty funny.
But I don't know if that was him. He's saying it wasn't him. Ian Miles Chong saying it wasn't him. Proof that the changes were made by Ian thanks to Google. The changes made on that day done from Malaysia, where he is.
But can I say this? That is also, let's be fair, that could have been done to make it look like it's Ian Miles Chong.
Right.
Just, I'm not, look, I hate that little Asian worm. I've never liked him, never trusted him. I think he's a little creep. We almost had him on, and then we didn't, and then, I don't know, I heard a lot of stuff about him. He's flip-flopped a lot. He has changed with the times so many times that he has no convictions. That being said, you could set up a VPN.
Yeah,
knowing that, because they've had public beef. You know what I mean? So knowing somebody had public beef, I'm just thinking, like, if I'm me and I hate Andy Worski and Ian Miles Chong and I can get that password, you know, maybe I do. The only other thing that leads me to believe Andy Worski is the fact that how many people have this dude's password? Because Ian Miles Chong did work closely.
Yeah,
so
that's a good point. All right, let's see.
And a new dox and swatting against Andy Worski. I heard about this too. Worski called him out because of these actions and reminded Ian that he has swatted people in the past. Wait. Ian has swatted people for real? We don't know. There's no way to know.
Claim he did. There's a claim he swatted one of Ethan Ralph's guys.
Okay.
A while back, or during Gamergate, maybe, or one of them things. But I don't know. It's again, this is all that internet drama.
Right.
Hey, Ian Miles Chung. You say lay off the coke? Well, I'm not on coke.
No. Hey, Worski, bud.
You do sound like you have a mouthful of dentist cotton, though.
Yeah. Look, I'm not saying you're on coke at the moment.
But you do coke.
But you do cocaine. Whatever. But you do. And at first, every time I see Worski, I think he's an Armenian guy who's going to try to sell me a knockoff purse. Doesn't he?
Hey, buddy, I have Tommy Hilfiger, just like real thing.
Yeah.
Guy with a shirt open and gold chains at a flea market booth.
Because I just had 2 police officers, 2 detectives.
This man can't speak.
Is that just how he talks, or is he drunk?
That's pretty much how he speaks, dude.
All right, I guess.
I'll tell you what. Can you go back a few seconds?
Sure.
Oh no, you can't do it.
No, because it's not on YouTube. I know what you wanted me to. I was thinking of doing the same thing. Trust me.
Wow.
Well,
so
I'm not
Memology's afraid of getting popped for this, huh?
Yeah.
It's a lot of beef.
Because I just had 2 police officers, 2 detectives interrogate me and search my house. I allowed them to search my house, so they didn't find anything. The information from the caller was information that you have.
Is that really how he talks? Like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to lose the point of this video. I really don't, because I'm not really big on the Worski stuff. When I'm not doing this show, I'm not scrolling through YouTube videos. I'm out of that loop. You know, is that really this? I know we've been on air with him before. I don't remember. Is it a bit? Does he talk like he has Novocaine in his mouth
That's
all
what
the
I'm
time?
saying. Like you went to the dentist and left cotton in there. That's what he sounds.
All right, man. Whatever.
It's funny how you try to getting me pretty much arrested or worse, and you've done this before to Wild Goose, who got his dog killed with a flashbang. Luckily in Canada, they don't SWAT. They investigate. So thank you for trying to ruin my life. And it's pretty obvious it's you. You've done this many times to people. You've told me that you're fine with people being swatted or doxxed if you don't like them.
Email Sean denies the dox, which resulted in the death of a dog by a flashbang. Jesus Christ.
Again, no, I don't. This is all. I have seen no proof of this yet.
Right.
So I don't know. Like, people are just saying this. And again, these guys are known for embellishing, exaggerating, and outright lying to get clicks. So I don't know anymore. I don't buy it. I don't know. I just don't know if I buy it. Because these guys
I know.
all fucking reality fucking TV producer wannabes, you know?
And we said it at the beginning. We said it the very first time that this wasn't sustainable. And now they all hate each other. They're all fighting each other, you know?
It's the thing, though. Like, they built this thing where it's a reality show about their lives. So when you do that, you're stuck in a position where you have to live like a reality show producer, like Ice Poseidon and his manager have to do.
Right.
It's hell. If I did a reality show or all of this was about my life, or Royce did it about his life, you guys would get so bored so quickly of us because we're boring people. Like, you have to create drama constantly. You got to go like, all right, guys, I guess I'm going to go punch the 7-Eleven employee in the face.
Right.
You got to do something to keep people watching. That's what I think this is. But that's just my little tinfoil hat theory.
So death of the dog by a flashbang grenade. Now apparently I got a dog flashbanged or something. That dog's name was Albert Einstein, and everybody clapped. Okay. However, we have a video evidence of him confessing to the swatting. What? Uh-oh, I didn't know this. 2018.
So, what do you want to know? Just ask me and I'll answer.
So, why did you dox Wild Goose to David Shitrap?
Okay, so here's the thing. Just to clarify, I didn't do the research of the docs. It was given to me by some other people I don't really know about Wild Goose, right? And
seems a little foolish.
Honestly, it is stupid. Yeah, like, dude, I really wasn't thinking. That was my bad. I really fucked up there.
No, you weren't.
Honestly, like, I'm just owning up to it. I'm not gonna make like some bouldering excuse. Oh, I was out bouldering with my fucking 10-year-old or something. Fucking shit, or 10-month-old. No, definitely fucked up there. Definitely fucked up. Was a bad time.
I think you did. And
You sound like man mad. Fucking play. You're trying to act fucking dumb. We know you're a dumb fucking retard, but like you're.
This is what content. Like, I'm sorry. Look, and I said this since the beginning. You can make fun of me. You can say whatever you want.
It's just Discord.
You could point out. You could point out anything you want about us. But what is this? Is it just people fighting? Is that what? Am I missing? Am I old, Mike? Is that what's going on? Am I used to like a produced show? Am I used to like a radio show with content? Is this? And maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe I'm Skinner here.
No, you're out of time.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I'm a real.
When you're out of time.
I have Hall and Oates syndrome. But now I have Hall and Oates in my head. Thanks a lot.
My hands when you're not around. So yeah, that is what it is, and it's even worse is that it's also just a Discord channel where nobody sound checks, nothing is configured properly, and it all sounds terrible. So they don't even go, look, we're making all this money hanging out on Discord. Let's at least, because in Discord now you've been fucking with it. We've been fucking with it a lot.
Yeah,
you can adjust people individually.
Of course,
you can make it where when it's coming through, you can make it sound passable.
Right.
You could tell people, hey, if you're gonna look, we got fucking 2,000 people tuning in every night. Do me a favor. If you're gonna do our show, could you make sure you got your fucking, you know what I mean? Sound check. Let's do it. Let's make sure it's clear. Let's adjust our levels. Then you can come back and connect later.
Right.
They don't do anything. They don't care. Nobody cares. Who cares?
You're playing
I wish I was lying. I wish it was that. I wish it was that simple. I'll say, it up. I just want to dox somebody. No.
Yeah,
I got fucking played.
No, you didn't get played.
I got fucking played. I got fucking played.
All this shit. Not only did I have to resign from my job, but several sheriff's deputies showed up to my father's house and threw a flashbang in the pool with my dad's dog in it. So you blew up a fucking yellow Labrador Retriever because of mistaken identity. So, and I know.
Why is he laughing at that?
I know that's food in your country and all, but look, that's not.
To me, this all sounds like a bit.
It sounds like a bit, right?
Yeah, even the guy saying it, he's not angry enough for this to be real.
Right.
I think that this is more of these guys. Again, I said it from the fuck giddy up. I believe this is manufactured, in my opinion.
Oh my God.
Very shameful display, so to speak. No. So I was misled, clearly misled, and the idea was that you were.
JB goes, they all talk over each other, and it's unwatchable.
You were this guy, right? And that the only threat to you was not to go like expose your dad. That would be fucking retarded. No, the suggestion, and this is David Sharon. This is no. No. Let me explain. Yeah. So the idea here was that we tell your dad about what you're doing. We tell your dad about what you're doing because he's a certain somebody, right?
And,
dude, it was.
Luna says, if somebody killed my dog, I would kill them.
Yeah, he just sounds like it was a wild story they were telling for a stream, but now they're going to connect that wild joking story they told to this whole
7
thing.
months ago that I gave Shurat the dog.
Oh, so we know it's a lot. It's been a plan for a while.
But I'm sorry, man, but these adults, like, I don't I am so out of touch from this, hey, they gave me the ducks and we're doing this. What is this? Is this some sort of status thing? Am I completely out of the loop of what this? Is this what the YouTube IBS community is? Just people talking over each other? This is what it is? I don't get it. I don't understand it. You could say I'm a fucking idiot. I don't care. This is dumb. All of this is dumb. All of this is dumb. You're not putting together content anymore. You're just screaming at each other.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and some people will make that argument. You guys just do the same thing. No, we're funny, though.
Yeah.
Our listeners are funny. We're funny. The trolling we do is funny. We're not getting people flashbanged or lying and making up stories about it.
And we don't talk over each other.
Well, actually,
I see. I stopped because I knew you were going to do it, motherfucker. I've been doing this too long with you. That's why I immediately just shut up. I didn't say anything.
I was going to T-bone right into
I know.
whatever he was saying.
All right. You have two options.
Somebody's saying this is not fake. There's a video of the dog dying.
Okay. Then it's not fake. Still,
so
it's still dumb.
a video of a dog dying exists. That's good. Look, these guys have proven before that they're very clever at taking live leak footage and tying it to things and using VPNs and all this weird trickery, wizardry, guys, to make it look like they're all doing this. But you notice none of them are ever suing each other or getting each other arrested or doing anything like that involves law enforcement. If somebody killed your dog, I don't give a fuck if he's from Malaysia. Like,
yeah,
there would be a way for you doing that from Malaysia. Trust me.
Yeah.
So I don't believe you. If a blue check mark got somebody's dog killed, we would find a way to get him. But nobody actually ever went after him, right? We just want to milk this dead dog for clicks instead of getting Ian Miles Chong somehow in trouble. No. Nah, we'll just make content out of the dead dog. It's
Again,
stupid.
and I'm not defending Ian Miles Chong. I'm making. Look. I'll even say that maybe that did happen. Even if it did happen, I don't even care that it happened. Why is this content? That's what I want to know. What is the appeal of a bunch of people yelling at each other?
And why don't they make content? Like, I guess what he's saying too is like, somebody killed somebody's dog related to us, whatever. We would have a better video than just text and then Discord chats of people yelling on Killstream. Like, I would have gotten video. I just called out Sean Campbell for this the other night, for the Laura Loomer thing, and he's like, Laura Loomer exposed, and he does a video, but it's just him whining for like 8 minutes.
I saw that.
And I told him privately, I'm like, dude, you're a good guy. I like you, but I'm telling you what people are going to perceive this as. It's just you whining and sour grapes, unless you get some proof and unless you make a hard-hitting video, like we've been getting very good at that.
Yeah.
We make hard-hitting videos that fucking cut right to the fucking soul of the thing and make propaganda. They don't make propaganda. They just talk in Discord and whine, and people give them money.
All right, I'm going to give you an option for the next one. We could either go with, and they're not, either one's a bad option, but I'm letting you choose, genderqueer or a new Dilley drop.
Dilley. Let's do Dilley.
All right, let's do Dilley. There's a reason we talked about it. We don't want to do Dilley all the time, but he does need to be fucking put in check, because I'm getting tagged a lot in these Twitter things.
We got sucked into the
Dilleyverse
vortex of the Dilley universe.
Yeah, and I'm getting a lot of people telling me. A lot of people telling me that, because, when we looked at his Periscope videos, people are all like, oh, I was like, all right, I got to give him credit. He gets a lot of views. But people are saying those views have to be faked. There's no way he gets that much of a following. Somebody clipped us saying we don't need you on Twitter.
Boy, Chronic Ops.
So
Shout out
clear.
to Chronic Ops.
It's very funny.
That's
Sorry,
our dog.
I was trying to pull up the Dilley stuff, and I noticed that as I was scrolling. Anyway, he apparently has written a book and all this stuff. He fakes his views.
Probably.
Okay, so he wrote a book. And somebody sent them a text message saying, a weekend left to work. When I got home and there was a package on my doorstep, your book was inside with an anonymous letter asking me to read it. I read the entire thing that night, because he wrote a book. And he has all these fake reviews on Amazon for his book. This is a review for Dilley's book. Ready? This book saved my life. This book came to me by what some might call a miracle. A high power, most definitely. God, if that's what you believe in.
Changed my life.
This book changed my life. That is correct. As a matter of fact, I want to show you.
Before I read this book, I was employed and married. Now
I am homeless and divorced. Here, look. This is a totally real review for one of Still Breathing: The Wisdom and Teachings of a Perfectly Flawed Man. Wait a second.
I'm gonna. That sounds like a book written by Carlos Navarro.
It is.
I want to put a gun in fucking this dude's mouth. How do you fucking write a book title like that? You're a man.
Here it is. Still Breathing, The Wisdoms and Teachings of a Perfectly Flawed Man. He wrote this book October 9th, 2013. By the way, I'd already tell you that most of these things are bullshit. When it has 300 reviews and they're all 5 stars, I doubt it. This is a self-help book that breaks all the rules.
All the rules.
You see these stops? We're pulling them. Pull those stops out. Mike, you see this book of rules? I'm throwing them out the window.
You see this? Hang on. I got a list of rules right
Yeah.
here.
Are you ripping them? He ripped the rules, folks! If you're looking for a bunch of one-liners and warm and fuzzies, you won't find them here. Trust me, I know there's no one-liners with you, bud. This is not your... I'm going to get through this, and I want to let you know how painful it is. I'm about to read it.
It's good. Why don't you give him the fucking... It's a...
This is not your mom and dad self-help book.
That's because my mom and dad didn't read self-help books.
Still Breathing
My
is...
mom and dad drank and fought like normal people and got it out of their systems.
Still Breathing is relevant, it's practical, and above all, thought-provoking. Brendan Dilley's message does not come sugar-coated or wrapped in a pretty bow.
Yeah, that's right. And his opinion is that non-offending pedophiles have a right to exist. Am I correct? Am I right, Brendan
Am I
Dilley?
right, Dilley?
Brendan Dilley believes in freedom of expression. If that expression involves the love between a man and a child, well then, by God, Brendan Dilley believes in your constitutional rights.
Allegedly. We don't know.
I'm not going to read the book.
He takes an...
I just assume it's a pro-pedophilia book.
By the way, the book is doing so good, 300, it's out of print. But that's good, right?
It's so bad that digital version's out of print.
Can you imagine him doing an audiobook of it, having to listen to that?
Hey, guys, I'm going to help you out. It's the Dillster here. Kafifi Coffee.
The lesson within the... Okay, he takes an aggressive, unfiltered approach to self-help and doesn't pull any punches. Through his humor and unwavering authenticity, he allows you to confront your fears and insecurities. Still Breathing contains the practical advice necessary to forgive those who hurt you. And more importantly, forgive yourself for your past mistakes and imperfections. The lessons within these pages will assist you in living a more passionate, purposeful existence.
I would like to live all of those things. Where do I start?
Let's see some reviews. About the author, Brendan Dilley was introduced to the world of self-help at the age of 11 by his mother, Lisa Kidder. At the age of 13, he was doing book reports on titles such as Think and Grow Rich. Oh, he did book reports, so of course he should write a book. Upon graduating from high school, Brendan went on to become a highly successful personal trainer, receiving a certification to the National Academy of Sports Medicine. Yeah, you can take that test online. It costs $10.
Brendan, why do I feel like you have never been a highly successful anything? I mean, I'm sure you get by shilling your coffee beans and your hats or whatever the fuck. But have you ever really been highly successful, Brendan? You ever run a business? You ever do anything of the sort?
Utilizing his unique form of self-development and body-altering training, Brendan became known for transforming clients' bodies as well as their minds.
Your mind.
It was wild.
I want to just say I wrote the foreword for Brendan Dassey's book.
Was it good, Jesse?
He's a patriot and a good American.
Brendan is also a single parent to his 3 children.
So you failed your children. So you failed as a parent as well and a husband.
What happened to your wife?
Yeah.
Sophia Rose
So
Jasmine
a divorced single dad's going to tell me how I can fix my life? Is that what I'm getting? Is that what I'm getting here?
Currently, Brendan resides in Gilbert, Arizona, and works for the world of commercial real estate development.
Commercial real estate development. So I want to get this straight. A guy who is divorced, who shills Kafifi coffee, a single dad is going to tell me how I can have a better life.
Simplistic read for ignorant and the uneducated. Brendan's simplistic, vulgar, infused wisdom and teachings can only appeal to a certain type of deplorable.
Let's read a good one. I found myself identifying with the same realizations in my life and appreciate the validation that there are others who face disappointments and this is all fake. These are all fake. Wisdom beyond his years, the most real practical self-help book that all normal people should read. The book is an easy read, and it's like he's talking direct. Okay,
it's good. These are good reviews. These are really good reviews.
Let's see the real estate man in action.
You know, it's funny too because books are like the thing on Amazon that really have the most fakes, like fake reviews and all that shit. You can go to other products. You could tell when somebody wrote a real review about a product, like the headset mic that I bought or whatever. You could look it up and somebody would go, yes, I bought this and blah, blah, blah for an event. I tried it out. This happened. You could just hear how realistic it is. This is like, this book changed my life. It's beyond its years.
These are really, you're right. They're over-exaggerated stuff. Look at the book cover. Before we get to, we'll get to Dilley's video.
Dilley.
Wow, that is Cringe City, USA. Anyone got $13?
Would you give it 4 Sharpies?
I wouldn't give it 1 Sharpie. All right. Sorry. Let's see Dilley's Daily Dose.
I got to get my daily dose of knowledge.
By the way, this is topical. Look at this. This is Wednesday Wisdom. What's today, Mike? Wednesday. Ready for some Wednesday Wisdom?
How about I make you a longer title for your show, like Dick Sucking Dilley's Deep State Secrets?
Oh,
it's a tongue twister.
I like that. I like that.
How are you guys doing today? How's the audio? Yes.
Personal trainer, don't forget, this gentleman is shaping people's bodies. By the way, that's like if Mike and I were to go, you know what, man, I'm really good at giving health advice to people.
I feel like Willem Dafoe and Superman right now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a bit of a personal trainer myself.
Yesterday's show actually had audio video lined up, which was pretty impressive. I thought that was kind of cool. Doesn't happen very often anymore.
Why?
Doesn't happen very often anymore. Typically, our audio...
Say everything twice. Say everything twice.
video are way off. Probably have the hardest scope in America to try and track down, given that they keep deleting Twitter accounts, deleting Periscope accounts, you name it.
Because they're after him, bro.
Who's after you? Why would a commercial...
This has become the modern day selling point on the internet. They're coming for me, man.
Why would a commercial real estate developer have high-level people in the government giving him drops? Think about that.
A commercial real estate guy from Arizona.
Yeah.
He's
exactly
Saul Goodman over here.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, good job. Good job. You built the new Dunkin' Donuts. Congratulations, Dilley. Good for you. Oh, there's a new Wawa opening up.
No, commercial real estate development. I'm going to make a bet right now. Brendan Dilley owns a chain of those, you know, the really, really tiny, they almost look like kiosks in a parking lot.
Yeah,
they sell like cell phone stores or like cigarettes. He owns like 3 of those.
Or one of those drive-up farm stores where they just have milk.
Beverage barns.
Yes.
He owns like 3 beverage barns.
Or beverage castles.
Commercial real estate. Well, I own the properties too, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, cool.
Good morning and welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Dilley Show. This is a pro-America show.
He missed a great chance, too, by the way, to call his show the Dilley Wire, but whatever.
You know what? That would have been better.
I'm not going to tell you how to DJ.
Yeah, sorry.
This is an America first.
Okay, so I would sue him immediately. All right?
You would.
If this guy were to come after me right now, I would sue him. I would sue his pants off. Okay?
Because that way, every time somebody's drunk and wants to listen to Ben Shapiro and they ask Alexa to play it, you might get Dilley.
Dilley Wire.
Hey, play Dilley Wire. Hey, it's Dilley. Like, what is this idiot?
He sounds like he should be telling you the sports scores on a local FM radio station.
He really does sound
you know what
like
I mean? Like
Chip the sports guy.
Yes, or whatever, Laser, or whatever sports guy's
We're
name.
sending Laser down to the Hooters later on today. It's going to be great. We're going to have all kinds of Rock 99X T-shirts, prizes, giveaways, and, of course, tickets to see Eddie Money, of course, at the Civic Center. Go to see Laser later on today until he's just, yeah, man, I'm barbecuing some burgers out here at Sanders Ford. You're like, all right.
Why is he dressed like he's about to freestyle with Eminem?
Show. And as such, we've got sponsors for this beautiful show. It's lags today. It's lagging. Yeah, whatever. It's all good. But this is a pro-America show. And what that means...
Oh, can I point out something, too, behind the scenes? I got to talk with Royce before the show today. We were talking behind the scenes, and I'm going to get us a coffee sponsor just to spite Dilley. I'm getting us a right-wing, Christian-based coffee company that's also local, just to spite Dilley. I have no other reason to do this other than to spite Dilley.
And I'm all for it. I'm all for spiting Dilley.
And it's not Kafifi.
No.
Is it's sponsored by MAGA entrepreneurs and MAGA patriots, all right? This is a big deal. This is something that I'm very proud of. We've managed to connect entrepreneurs who believe in this country with MAGA.
Is he a turtle? He looks like a turtle.
I'm just listening to his words, and it's all bullshit. You understand, Dilley, right? All these little shell companies they're all gonna go out of business. Either in 2 years or in fucking 7 years, depending on what happens with this Trump situation. Now, you fucking retarded merchants have almost all but secured a defeat for Trump in the future here. The only thing that can save us, obviously, is the Democrats are doing everything they can to throw this. They're just throwing all women into the mix, and you're like, oh, God, I don't think you get it. This isn't going to work for you. What's the long-term plan for Kafifi bread? Like, Kafifi coffee isn't going to be a thing.
Right. No, you're right. It's especially with these news cycles and how quickly these things. So this is done. This is over. It's like getting a WhatsApp tattoo in the night. Remember when that was big? The butt.
This is even worse though, because you built a company around this, and you built a company around. You go, oh yeah, that was that erroneous tweet this guy sent one time accidentally. It's a good thing, good foundation for your company.
Audience members and readers leave their heartfelt review on your content, on something that you work so tirelessly on. Okay. So please support Julie Lavender today. If you purchase her book, you can use promo code Dilley for $5 off. It'll help.
I'm going to get into the meat of this. Here we go.
And I figured out finally, first time in my life, what was affecting.
Okay, how quickly before he says a boomer talking point? How quickly before he says snowflake or triggered?
Right
now. My mind, like how my brain worked. Okay. I dug into it, and it was crazy is like once I...
You know what his face looks like? It looks like his jaw's trying to run away from the top of his head. It looks like his jaw's running away from the top of his head.
It might be unhinging. He might actually want to eat
you're right.
a mouse.
Oh, you're right.
Good
Good
point.
point.
Unhinge his jaw to swallow it whole.
Hey, reptile face. He should be singing a song to Mowgli.
I dug into what was triggering my own mental health issues. I eventually
don't have a wife anymore because she left you?
Came up with a game plan for how to live, okay? And as I figured out how to live, I figured out how to think.
I figured out how to live. It's called being a phony. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pander to you boomers, right? And I'm going to pretend I have inside information because it worked for Q, you know?
And Bill Mitchell and Lionel and all these other faggots. They've all done the same gimmick. Posobiec and Cernovich and all these other blue check mark fucking. And you guys still don't like
Jacob Wall. Don't forget him.
He's another one. All these people have blue check marks, and you motherfuckers go, yeah, man, they're so based.
Van Allen Bells goes, I bet Dilley has a 311 tramp stamp.
But imagine seriously being affiliated with Trump, Pizzagate, right-wing conspiracies, and all this shit, right? Imagine being a guy like that. Now imagine he has a blue check mark right now, still in 2019. And you faggots still listen to some of these guys.
That's a really good point.
You are your routine, as crazy as it sounds, right? And so I rewired myself. It took me about a year and a half. I had always had, I never was suicidal, but I had suicidal ideation, right? Which is where basically...
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is somebody who's been on the edge a few times. You could already tell. This is and I don't know if it's true, but I will say people in a similar situation, and Mike, you probably get attest to this, tend to self-medicate. You know what I mean?
People who self-medicate, which we're not saying he does.
No, we don't know if he does.
We are not saying Dilley self-medicates, but Royce brought up that, some people self-medicate. When you self-medicate, living in places like Arizona, New Mexico, those are good places to live. I'm just...
You're right. Kind of like when what's-his-face... Remember in Tombstone when he had to move out? It's better for my lungs. Is that why you're moving out there? Huh? It's better for your lungs?
And
the dry air is better for my lungs.
Close to the border and plenty of medicine.
Don't worry, Dilley. I'll be your huckleberry.
You don't have the intent of ever harming yourself, but you think about dying all the time, right? And this is something that I had dealt with up until about age 32. I would think about not being around. And this was after I had published my book and was helping people, right?
So, by the way, guys, all of you that bought the self-help book or somebody who wanted to kill themselves, congratulations, guys.
But what was crazy is, people will tell you that you can't solve or cure your depression, and I just simply disagree. For me, I solved it. And I mean that. I would tell you guys straight up. I don't think about, and I haven't thought about that type of shit in years.
Then why are you bringing it up on your show? You think about it all the time. You wonder if this is you wonder because the entire kingdom you made around yourself is phony and it's fake. So it's one of those things where you made this fake persona around you, but you fooled yourself into thinking that you matter. Dilley, you don't matter, bud. You're not very important. You could buy as many Periscope views as you want.
Buy them on there.
Yeah. You could do that all you want. But you have to understand, you don't matter. You don't matter. And I'm not saying you don't matter like you don't matter to the movement. You don't matter as a human being.
Oof.
This is the truth. It's like the Klaus thing from American Dad. Your life's been lived 1 billion times.
Yeah.
Your life has been lived 1 billion times. Yeah, I know you were big into skateboarding when we were younger, and I'm sure you thought you were going to be a bassist for some Papa Roach cover band. It didn't work out to you. So you switched everything over to whatever this is. You're 40 years old. You dress like you're fucking an ICP.
He does dress like Jesse for Breaking Bad.
He does, doesn't? Yeah, Jesse. That's what he dresses like. Yeah.
Bad.
You don't matter. Now, here's the truth, Dilley. I know I don't matter. All right? But I'm not going to pretend like I do. That has been the theme of this entire episode. People thinking that they matter more than they do. You don't matter. Sorry, I know. We're coming up to the end of the show. I'm not done with you, Dilley. Dilley got me hot, and it's your fault. You brought Dilley to this show. So
sorry.
Everybody shame Mike for bringing Dilley on.
All you guys do is hate watch people and then jerk off Dusty Bogan. Yeah, it's pretty much the show.
Sounds good. I like it.
We should change our iTunes description. These two idiots just hate watching people and then they just praise this weird Dusty Bogan guy.
And then our subs immediately skyrocket.
What? Who's the Dusty Bogan?
Who's this guy? I think tonight I will be doing a Hippo Juice show. So
I love Hippo Juice. I don't know.
It's not. I'm not the only one that's up to it.
The other guys are drunk. Yeah. Unreliable. Let's specify. His other co-host is an unreliable drunk. See, I've always, Royce will tell you, I've always been a reliable drunk.
That's true. He's always here.
I'm a fucking machine. But the other one just likes to drink and go, I don't feel like doing that.
So if you want to subscribe, I'm trying to get my morning show, Daywave, up to 1,000 subs. YouTube.com/Daywave Live. Do me a favor, subscribe to that. If you want to watch Hippo Juice tonight, it's YouTube.com/More Like Radio. I'll put that link in there too. Also subscribe to Nightwave. Nightwave goes on pretty regularly, so make sure you subscribe to that and listen to that. So you can hear us all day if you wanted to. All right. We will be back tomorrow with a new Revenge of the Sis. Thanks for listening, guys.